Everybody, it's Scott again, and today I want to share a story about how I got into actively investing in real estate, which quite honestly, about 23, 24 years ago, I was introduced to the idea of being a landlord, of owning a piece of real estate that I didn't live in, which at the time was completely foreign to me. I didn't know you could even do that kind of thing. But over the last couple decades, it's literally transformed my life, given myself and my family opportunities that quite literally would not have had otherwise. And I remember driving around with the person who I now consider my mentor. He was showing me some of the rental properties that he owned, and he's like, "Oh, I own that one, and I own that one." My mind's just twirling. He was so nonchalant about just pointing out these properties that he owns. And I thought if it were me, I'd be screaming it from the housetops. Look at me, I own this. But anyways, he is the first one that introduced that idea to me that I could do that, expanded my mind. And so it bothers me a lot of times when I hear people say, "Oh, I wish I could do what you do, or I wish I could be a landlord, or wish I could invest in real estate." And my first thought is, you can, why don't you? Because it reminds me of another story I heard from my mentor. Years later, I talked to him and I said, I owe you a lot. You put the idea in my mind that I could be a real estate investor just like you. And I said, I'll bet you talked with a lot of people over the years. How many of them also ended up taking your advice and being an investor? He said, I did talk with a lot of people, but I think you're the only one that actually ended up doing it. And I will just say here that there's nothing special about me besides the fact that I saw something, I wanted it, and I went for it. So we all want a lot of things in life. Some of them we're willing to work for, and some of them we're not. We all have to make that decision. But I just want to say, if you're interested in real estate, and if you'd like to learn more about investing, even passive investing, which is what I work with now, we work with investors, help them passively invest so that you don't have to do any of the work or handle any of the stress that comes along with property ownership. I would love to chat with you here. I'd love to chat. We can talk more. Thank you. Goodbye.